All right, so a lot of you guys know about what went on in Iowa, that they were looking for a pastor. Even though I'm not a pastor, I don't have a piece of paper on the wall saying I'm a pastor, even though I've been doing full-time ministry since high school. Yeah, whether it was bands or churches or praise and worship teams or...
Places don't care about that.
Well, most do. So I don't have the paper on the wall saying that I do that, even though I love God and been doing my best to teach people and help people and just being all around. Drop the phone.
Shall I hold the phone?
No, it was on a thing here and it just fell. Trying to do that. Anyway, so I didn't realize that there was this church that didn't care about the piece of paper and asked us to come and visit and me to preach.
Yep.
By the way, there's Grace back there. She's doing a lot better. I'll tell you guys about what all is going on with her in a different video. But they brought us there.
Yep.
And it turned out to be really, really, really good.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's great.
Surprising.
Great people. Yeah, great people.
I thought you were going to keep going.
No.
I was waiting. No, okay, so no. It was then 4 weeks that we just
Heard nothing.
didn't hear from them at all.
Right.
We thought, okay, no problem. They just didn't like us.
Yeah.
Or didn't like what I said, or...
Right.
But you would think that they would give you some kind of like rejection call or an email or, hey, this
or
isn't...
text. Get dumped by text.
Yeah, dumped by text. Yeah. Do you like me letter? Check yes or no. They send the check no back. That didn't happen. Like nothing.
No, yeah, absolutely nothing.
Then 4 weeks or 5 weeks later.
I think it was 5 weeks.
A long time later.
It was a while, yeah.
Out of the blue, I get a call. They're like, yeah, we love you. Let's work out the details kind of thing. And then the phone call was maybe 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what... I didn't hear what was on the other end, but it was like a super fast phone call. It was very strange.
I know that this person who's they're dealing with a lot of life issues. And I can't go any further into it than that. But let's just say that I understand that it was a quick call. I really do. But it was more of like, okay, let's work this out. Let's go.
Yeah, make a decision right now.
And we were driving home from church. He's like, well, what do you need? What do you need? And I'm like, wait a minute, let's pray about this.
Yeah, we need to be praying more about this. We need to put pencil to paper and, yeah.
Well, and to be fair, we're not the ones who will just sit and obsess over a decision for months. If we feel like God is saying, do it, it's like, go. I'm going to tell you a true story here in a second that you won't believe. If you don't know us, you won't believe it. You'll be like, that's not possible. But it did happen. Scout's honor.
I think I know what you're talking about.
When God says go, we just go. And it's not the first time. It's been probably 10 times, 5 times, a lot. But anyway, we're not the kind of folks that sit on a decision when we're sure that God says go. You just go. You know, one of the things I tell everybody is God doesn't always call the equipped, but he always equips the called. Like, you may not think that you're prepared to be a Sunday school teacher, for example. You're like, I don't know how to deal with 5-year-olds. But if God calls you, you will be equipped. You will be able to do what he's asking you to, even if it's hard. Anyway, all that to say that Iowa's not out of the question. How do you feel about it?
Me?
The whole thing. And then we'll tell the story.
Honestly, it doesn't matter how I feel about it. Seriously, if God says you're supposed to go, we go. It doesn't matter because we're Wisconsin.
My wife.
You should. We're in Wisconsin. Even though I'm like, I don't want to move north. But we're in Wisconsin because God said go, and that's where you go. It doesn't matter if it's Haiti or Africa or Russia or wherever. Or Iowa.
Man, I hope it's not Haiti right now.
No, I don't. Okay, I don't want to go to Haiti.
Because we'd go.
But I was like, yeah, we'd go. I don't want to go, but we'd go.
So here's the story. Just to give you an example of if God says go, you go.
Yeah.
I had been in a video production industry at the time, making really good money.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because I was working with people like Colin Powell, Rudy Giuliani, Zig Ziglar, President Bush, Gorbachev, Margaret Thatcher, all the big people. And I was doing motivational videos where they would talk about how they got successful, blah, blah, blah. A friend of mine calls and says, hey, I know that you really have been wanting to get back into ministry. Do you want to talk about a job that I know of, because I just interviewed for the job that you're perfect for? And I said, what do you mean you interviewed? Yeah, no, I went to a job interview and it's not for me. They need exactly what you do. And I said, okay. And we started praying about it.
And it wasn't in the same state.
From Florida to Ohio. And from the day that I called this pastor, started praying about it and working out, should we do this? From that day to when we were moved into the parsonage and that home, from Florida to Ohio, was how long?
6 weeks. And I was pregnant. We had 5 children and I was pregnant with Caleb.
God does not always call the equipped, but he always equips the called. And if he tells you to go,
You go.
you go.
Yeah.
So, the Iowa thing, it may not be out of the question.
No.
Wouldn't that be weird if we're like living this out in real time and you guys get to see what's going on?
Yep.
That's so strange. This is beyond like reality TV in my mind.
Kind of surreal.
It is weird. So, encouragement for you guys today as you go over to Everyday Outreach on YouTube and open a new tab right now and click to subscribe. Why? Because that's where we do more ministry. And you'll love it. It's a great community. But all that to say that if you're feeling like, hey, maybe I should get more involved with this or church or that, it might be that you're getting prompted by God to say, hey, you should get involved, and don't worry about if you feel like you're the best at this or that, because I'll equip you.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
God does not always call the equipped. Sometimes he does, but he always equips the called. You guys have a blessed day.